My name is Tom, the host of Weapons Education. This is going to be an exciting video. If you've been following the channel, you know I'm a huge shoulder holster buff, and for 6 years I've been selling shoulder holsters, all handmade. In the last couple of years I've upped it up a few notches to the point where I have my own leather factory. And boy, what I'm about to show you now is uncomparable to anything else in the nation. Just absolutely magnificent. Once you wear a shoulder holster and you get that weight off of your belt, the mags, the gun, especially if it's a bigger gun, you're not hurting your lower back, and you have a quality shoulder holster that'll look as good as it does the day you receive it. 10 years from now you're going to be an excited person, and you're going to change the way you carry. I want to show you what's going on here, and I've done other shoulder holster videos, so watch those other videos also. This is the latest and greatest on what's going on. I want to start off with this, and I've done this in the past, but I want to do it again. Galco is a fine company, a multi-billion-dollar company. I know as a fact how many holsters they sell, but they cookie cutter make them. They don't do it like we do, one at a time for you, the customer. By the way, before you buy, the link is below. Always, I recommend you call the store first, because we want to walk you through all the prompts, because we make our holsters for your height, your weight, your gun. If you're handicapped, whatever the situation is, we do it. I'm going to show you an FBI rig here in a moment that's really magnificent. Let me show you a Galco rig, and let me show you one of our newest, latest, greatest ones. First of all, the back behind your neck here is where the weight goes. You do want this area. This is the new, look at this here. First of all, with the Galco, Tammy's here, thank you. Please zoom in on that. And this is where all the weight's dispersed, okay? And then, now look at the comparison, what we do by hand. And it's night and day. You want strong, thick leather. We take the leather and we stain it. We do it all from scratch. We cut it with a razor blade. We make it perfect for you. I'm going to talk to you about all the brass and the hardware on these products, but this is Galco. And then with Galco, what happens is this is what comes down your shoulder here. And since I wear a shoulder holster every day, and I have my own company which manufactures holsters, I can get right in there with the masters. These guys are like artists, by the way. Like, they're hard to find, and I got a whole crew of them now, 17, making the holsters. So what I do is I give them my knowledge of wearing a holster every day and tell them this is what needs to be done. First of all, get rid of the plastic behind the neck. Make this huge, okay? This 4-point system here. Let me turn it around there. Tammy, please zoom in on that. It says Weapons Education right here. Okay, you want the brass, and I'll get into that reason here in a moment. But you see how this Galco or even other holsters are thin. What that does is it cuts into your skin, and it's going to stretch, and it's going to hurt over time, over about an hour. Wearing a gun for an hour with this thin layer of leather, which will stretch over time, it's just not that great. Now this is what I do. Look at the difference in width. Please zoom in there. You see that? Okay, this is the new 2.0. This is what I've done. I put this wave out here, which is right here. So therefore, this is about a year-old version, and this is the new version. I said, you know what? Let's bow this out so the weight's dispersed here a little bit more, a little bit wider. So this is what you get, and then with the holster itself, I mean, there's no comparison to Galco or any competition. It's not even close, okay? When you squeeze any holster, when you're at a gun show, or for this sake, I'm going to do it for you here. This is a 5.7 holster. Okay, let me take the gun out, move it over here to the side. When you squeeze a holster, please, Tammy, trying to zoom in here and then here. If a holster squeezes like this, like, you know, like a sponge, it just shuts. What's going to happen when you want to put your gun back in it? It's no good. But my holster, I'm squeezing with all my might. It doesn't budge. And it's all leather. Here's the reason why. What I want for you, the customer, is to get the best of the best. So we double ply the leather, and the exterior of the holster, of course, is glossy, finished. The interior, Tammy, zoom in, is also finished, and that's free of charge. That's included. It's not raw leather. And then if you look real close here, look at how wide this is here. When we put it all together and merge your holster together, and I'm squeezing it, you can't close it. It's almost like it's polymer, but it's leather. It's not like that. And, you know, it's not thin. You want quality, this is the place to come. Handmade. So, this is just gorgeous. Once you get your hands on one of these holsters, everyone comes back for more. Law enforcement, FBI, everyone, they get one, they order 20, 30 at a time. Now, I want to go through this holster. This one here, like I said, is for the 5.7. Now, I want to talk about vertical, which is straight up and down. Of course, I'm right-handed, okay? Verse, I don't have a horizontal rig here, but verse sideways. Now, I'm right-handed. So if you have a big gun, you're going to want your gun most likely to be vertical so you have gravity on your side and you do not need a strap above your gun to hold it in. If the gun is horizontal, which is fine, for a little bit of a smaller gun, you're going to have a strap to hold it in. So I recommend you call the store first. The link is below, and talk to us so I can walk you through, one of our reps can walk you through step by step by step, your height, your weight, your gun, your needs. Are you a trucker? Are you a law enforcement? Are you just a regular guy? Are you out in a mower all day? I have so many different situations and so many different people with different reasons why they want a shoulder holster. I want to custom make the right one for you. So please call the store first. But this is straight up and down vertical, and this is how it attaches to your belt. So please zoom in here and look how beautiful this is. Please, can you look at that stitching? I'm going to move the Galco to the ground here and just focus on this really high-end stuff. This stitching, our shop, which I'll do in the next video from the shop, we got old Singer stitching machines that are 60, 70 years old that are better than brand new ones you can buy today. And we do it all by hand. We use a razor blade just like it was in the 1800s. And on this holster in particular, it'll attach to your belt on your left side if you're righty from behind, okay? And it's straight up and down just like that. Now, what I recommend for your mags is like what I'm wearing now, and I'll show you that in a moment because I'm wearing basket weave, is to be pointed towards your belly button. You want your mags to be pointed towards your belly button if you're righty, and vice versa if you're lefty. That way you can just grab your mags with your left hand and pull them out, and there you go. They'll never fall to the ground, and If they're vertical, straight up and down, they can fall to the ground if the buttons were to open. And talking about buttons, while it's on my mind, I want to show you this real quick. Our buttons, if you try to pull them open straight out, it's not going to happen. That's how the quality of these buttons. But if you pull them on an angle, they open right up. And if you close them on an angle, they close right up. They're special buttons, and they're super high quality. They won't pull out coming straight out. And we're going to get to this FBI rig in a moment. Okay, so you can see the quality. Now, as far as attaching to your belt, everything is adjustable. Okay, your harness is adjustable. I recommend this. Remember, I said this. When you get your rig, it should fit pretty close, like 90%. But we don't make the screws tight, tight, tight. What I want you to do is use thread locker or blue Loctite on each screw after it's fitted nicely for you. And it comes with instructions. So have someone stand behind you like a tailor and say, all right, this has to come up an inch. Let's move this screw. But once it's all fixed and perfect for you, before you wear your weapon, Loctite each one of these high-end screws so they never vibrate loose. Don't forget I said that, but we'll talk about that on the phone. Now in the back, you've got real thick gauge leather, not thin, so it won't stretch. You want thick. It's not going to print. You want quality. And we have exotic skins. We've got holsters up to $2,500. We make holsters now coming up for a big MGM movie. It's just they want this kind of quality. So let me show you something else here. That's a 5.7 holster. Let me show you this FBI rig. This is for a female. This is not mine. I'm shipping it tomorrow. And I asked her, I said, please, before I ship it, can I use it as a prop for a video? Because we put so much quality work into this. It's absolutely amazing. And it was her brainchild to do this. She goes, Tom, you know, I've been on the job 14 years now, and I got all this gear on my waist. Now this goes for everybody, for that matter. Law enforcement, FBI, CIA, civilians. Think about it. You don't want all that weight on your waist. So she came up with this idea. And this is what it is. She carries, just forget the shoulder holster for a moment. She carries her gun, which is, I gotta remember here, it's a SIG P229, okay? So she goes, all right, Tom, I got my SIG P229 and a holster on my belt. She goes, that's all I want on my belt. Now I want to put the rest on one of your handmade custom shoulder holsters. So I said, all right, let's talk about it. What do you need? She goes, okay, on my right side, on the bottom, I need, and Tammy, zoom in here. Look at the quality of this. I need a medical pouch, okay? And I'm going to show you the inside in a moment. I need a medical bag. She puts whatever her FBI stuff is in here. I didn't ask much questions. Whatever she's got to put in here, she puts in here. But look at the suede and how good. Look at the stitching. Look at the inside. It's all suede. It's not raw, junky leather. So she's got this to put whatever she wants in here that is required. And she's got her gun also on her hip separate. But now she's got a lot of stuff on her harness. Here is her mag pouch, horizontal, pointed towards her belly button. Easy access, pull it, you got your mags. So on her right side, she's got her special little square box that she can put whatever she wants in. She's got her mags, and on her left side, she's like, Tom, I want my cell phone. Where do we put it? I said, right here. Let's put it up here, and then you can draw it with your right hand, or you can put whatever else you want in there. But this is for a cell phone. She goes, flashlight. I need a flashlight. So we made it where it opens on both ends, so she can open it quickly, and it's custom made for her power tack flashlight. She's got to need 5. So we made it for her flashlight. So then she goes, handcuffs. I gotta get those things off my waist. So we made this custom handcuff pouch here. Ah, beautiful, beautiful. And then she attaches this to her belt. Talking about belts, this is a basket weave belt. Zoom in real close there, Tammy. When you order a belt, you want to order it a few inches larger because it's always to have it longer than shorter, but we'll talk about that on the phone. The gauge and the width of this is double. It's double. It's finished on both sides, and this thing is your anchor to your harness, to your shoulder holster system. Now what I'm wearing here is basket weave. So let me show you the basket weave right now. This is basket weave for a 1911. This happens to be a Kimber 10 millimeter. Government model 5-inch. Look how beautiful the basket weave is. I have to boast about this. Oh, so much work goes into this. And a 5-inch 1911 holster will hold a commander or officer size, 5, 4, 3. Any 1911 you have will fit in a 5-inch. Keep that in mind. So when we speak, when you speak to my company or myself, we're going to talk about your 1911 dreams. Take a look at the side again. No one does this. Oh, and I've been wearing this holster for like 2 years now. No wear and tear at all. Just absolutely gorgeous. It's got the WeaponsEducation logo. And of course in the back you got the huge leather to disperse. And look at this mag pouch. I've been wearing this for years. It shows no wear at all. Zoom in real close. I'm just so proud of it that we hand make these ourselves now. And take a look at the harness real close. That's if you want to upgrade to basket weave. The glossy finish is what most people go with, which is nothing wrong with it. It's just gorgeous. Take a look again at the end here. Oh, and then the mag pouches, the thickness, the quality. Nothing matches it. The stitching, zoom in real close on the stitching. I want them to see the stitching, Tammy. I'm just so proud of it. So the link is below, Armory Express Outlet. Click the link and call the phone number. You can check out if you want, but I'd prefer if you leave a voicemail or we'll answer and talk to you, and I want to walk you through the prompts. Some of us will walk you through the prompts to make sure we get it exactly perfect for you. Your height, your weight, your gun. I had a gentleman last week, proud American. I'm proud of him. He's a veteran. And he goes, Tom, I'm on kidney dialysis, and he's got all his medical supplies on his left side, so we're making him a rig. So it's above the medical supplies, which, you know, he calls it his equipment. I'm just so proud of some of the people, the handicapped people in wheelchairs, and the vets, the veterans, and the way we can customize a system for them, all handmade like the 1800s. So no matter what your height, weight, what your disability might be, and whatever you want. I mean, I got some guys in SWAT who, you know, want it for different reasons. We have some that don't attach to your belt at all. We've got it all. So look at the store, and if there's something that you want to change around, it doesn't exist yet, your holster. So remember, we can just custom make whatever you want. Just give us a call. We'll call you back, and we'll talk it through. And I guarantee and warranty it for life. Having my own leather factory now, oh, Very proud of it. And thank you for watching. My name is Tom. Please click the link below. Please subscribe. Share this on your Facebook. It's all good. Once you get into leather, you're not going to go to Palmer ever again or anything like that. This is it. It even smells good. It smells like a brand new car a year later. All right, Tom, checking out. Thank you. Bye-bye.